I'm on an island with nobody. I can definitely understand that, man. It is a hard emotion to navigate when you feel alone like that, for sure. I would say this though, that if you're feeling negative emotions and stuff like that, a relationship isn't gonna make those go away necessarily. What is gonna help you is working on yourself and stuff, because otherwise those emotions are gonna come out again somehow later on. Like a person can't fix that for you. Like when I met Rochelle was very much about mental health and stuff, and she helped me see the things in myself that really I needed to work on. And she helped me kind of get some resources and stuff, and she has been through a lot. She's been through a lot more things than me. And so it was good to have someone that could kind of commiserate and understand where I was coming from, which is how her and I kind of connected in the first place. But again, there was a lot of things that I had to fix and deal with, and that I still have to deal with, like on my own and stuff like that, because I can't lean on somebody fully to fix those things. So if I were to try and give some advice or something like that, I would just say, don't put stock in that. The only thing that can help you is getting like a relationship or something like that. It is worth it to invest that energy in yourself first. And, giving yourself the love and time and respect that you deserve before you allow somebody else to do that same thing for you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you also got to be careful of not starting what would end up being a codependent relationship. And that's both for yourself and for the other person, because it's not fair to either of you. And also, when looking for a partner, don't be careful of finding someone who might have that issue as well. Someone who feels like they need a relationship or needs to have someone else, because then it will lean heavily on you and you will wear out.
Yeah, big time. I was in a very bad codependent relationship before, for a very, very long time. Way longer than it should have been, and it went way farther than it should have. And like that did a lot of damage to both me and the other person. And I really wish that I had made different choices with that and hadn't leaned so much on them and thought that just being in a relationship or being with that person would make things okay. Because instead it did the opposite. It made me feel worse and made her feel worse, and in the long run. And I need to get through that and get over it to see that. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I hope that makes sense. I hope that at least helps a little bit. It's I mean, it's never going to be like an easy road with that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's a road that can be traveled, that you can get through.
Right. So, and there's no clear-cut answers. There's gray areas to everything. Just don't get into something that you're unsure about, basically. Yeah. And make sure that you are comfortable with yourself before you try to, get with anybody else.
I think understanding yourself better is like the greatest gift that you can give yourself, and it would be the greatest gift that you can give to somebody else if you do get into a relationship. Because getting into a relationship with someone that understands themselves takes such a load off of the relationship. I can't even explain it, because I can tell you from going from one extreme to the other is huge. It's a huge difference.
Also,
and it makes everything easier.
Get with somebody who has hobbies, because otherwise you're going to be doing a lot of what they want to do all the time. I've been in
Or
I've
feeling
been in
like
those
you
kind